It's been a busy day in the Football League, but in the Premier League, just the one game at 3 o'clock. And Roy Hodgson's men with all 3 points. Wilfried Zaha with the goal that decided it, Rob.
It was a very good goal too, on the front foot. McCarthy, on the front foot, what's the ball into Redmond, he nicks it and then they're away. Full-backs high up the park. We see Kyle Walker-Peters out of the picture, no left-back in the picture. That's the way they play. Townsend with great, to look up there, the intelligence to see the runners Zaha. Good movement, intelligent movement from Zaha. He just peels round the back. It's a cool finish. Playing as a centre forward today, he was brilliant, Zaha. But the way Southampton play, 4 backs high, the space is there, and Crystal Palace done it ever so well.
Southampton were pushing in the second half. They created better chances in that second 45 minutes as well, although thwarted by some great goalkeeping at times.
Yeah, 2 great saves from the goalkeeper. This is from the free kick. Vestergaard on at half-time. Good header. Che Adams, it's a great strike, great technique, but straight at the goalkeeper. If Che Adams puts that in any of the corner, it's a goal through the legs of the defender as well. Good reactions there. And this one, in the last minute, good ball. Once again, Ings, he thinks he scored, look, but as Rachel said, it was a comfortable height for the goalkeeper. Very few chances for Southampton. Good on the road. But Crystal Palace deserved the 3 points today.
Yeah, first one, Rachel, the pick of the saves there.
Yeah, I would say so. It was much more of a difficult technical save. Yeah, the header was at a pretty reasonable height. So, I mean, I'd be interested. Do you think either of those teams going to struggle as far as Southampton didn't create that much, did they, today?
I think both will be fine this season.
Mid-table.
Yeah, I do.
John Moss also had a busy day, didn't he, in that match? Kyle Walker-Peters did see red, and then John Moss went to have a look, pitch-side monitor, which I think we've all agreed is the way to go, and it was rescinded.
Yeah, I mean, at the first sight of looking at it, it didn't feel like there was much in it to me. I think it was just one of those challenges that happens in a game. It was like a 50-50 challenge. Kyle Walker-Peters was just a bit slower, and John Moss decided immediately it was a red card, and obviously decided then he was going to go and have a look at the monitor. And a good, obviously, I think it ended up being about, 1 minute 20 seconds, really, which is not a lot.
150, I think, yeah.
150, which is, in my opinion, when you get the decision right, it doesn't feel that as long anyway. So he's had a look, he's got it right, and this is what we want to see, hopefully, moving forward. This would be how VAR operates.
Yeah, Dermot Gallagher is actually part of our team today. Dermot, let me come to you on this one. Are you happy with the process there? And are you also pleased with the way that the referee does get a chance now to go and have a look again? Because obviously, in terms of the pundits here, they seem to be delighted with the process now.
I think it was a great exhibition of how the VAR works, Darryl, in so much as I can understand why John Moss sent him off. He saw him lead with his studs. He's very high, he catches him on the boot. But I think when he goes to the monitor and he has a look, he realises there's no intensity. And all he's done is just caught him a glancing blow. Because he's high, he's changed it to a yellow card, and I think it's the correct decision.
Stay where you are, because I'll come back to you in just a moment. First of all, let's look at another challenge. Nathan Redmond, shortly after the rescinded red card. Similar in some ways, but I think you think, Chris, it's worse, actually. And he wasn't even booked, I should add.
No, and that's slightly baffling how Redmond isn't booked and Kyle Walker-Peters is. That's one of those. Both players, I think, have eyes on the ball. They're committed. Yes, both players have the feet raised, but that has to be a yellow card, doesn't it, if Walker-Peters is?
And Dermot, do you agree with Chris on that one?
With Nathan Redmond. I think the difference here is Redmond actually wins the ball first, doesn't he? And because both players are high, there's inevitably going to be a collision. But because Redmond takes the ball, he catches Kouyaté after the ball. I think that's just a consequence of his tackle. And I think the referee's probably learnt from the first incident and said, well, there isn't the intensity, it hasn't come a long way, and therefore he's just give a free kick.